Buongiorno, siamo qua con Donald Gunn al Cannes Lions Festival. Donald, so tell us how the advent of digital has changed the way to make advertising.
You know what? It's changed it in some ways, but not changed it in fundamental ways. So always the idea is that you're trying to give people a message and do it in a very seductive and enjoyable and likable way. And that hasn't changed. So you have a strategy, a message, and you try and make this exciting and motivating and likable for the people. Digital has had a big effect as a new medium, for one thing, social media, internet, film, and so on. But very, very important, it's doubled the power of advertising if people like the advertising. Because instead of just paying $5 million on TV time, if the people like the ad, they're going to share it on the internet. It's going to be viewed on YouTube. So $5 million can become 10 or 15. So the internet has actually made faster and made more successful very good advertising.
And how the economic crisis has influenced the advertising world?
Well, you know, it makes it tough in the agencies, and sometimes clients are more conservative. Sometimes very good clients are more daring. You know, it's tough for the people working in advertising because in some cases there are fewer jobs, so they have to do much more work. When I worked in advertising in London as a copywriter, we used to go to the office at 10:30, do some work for an hour, then think, who is going to take us to lunch, and never come back. Now the people have lunch at their desk and they go to the office at 8 o'clock and they leave at 8 in the evening. So fewer people are doing much more work. Also because in the old days you did a TV campaign and it ran for a year. Now with the internet you have to come up with something new every day. So much more work with fewer people, and that's even aggravated in the economic downturn. But the good news is that brave agencies and brave clients sometimes do even better work in the economic downturn.
Now I'd like to know, what do you think about the Dumb Ways to Die campaign, please?
Well, I'd absolutely adore it. I saw it for the first time in March this year at AdFest in Thailand, and you know, I just thought it was so wonderful, so seductive. Every single little line in the song and picture is very funny. And I was in the auditorium on Monday night when it won already 2 Grand Prix, one in promotion and activation, and I think the other was in direct. And this quite cynical audience, both times, were clapping and singing with the song. So it's great. Congratulations to McCann in Melbourne, which is a big breakthrough for Australia, for Melbourne, and for McCann in that market. Wonderful work, well done.
And among the works you have seen this year, which are your favorites?
This I'm not allowed to say because the jury have got the shortlist this morning. They will hear what we had on our contest form, so it's already going to give a little bit of a momentum to some things, a little bit. I was already asked a few times before you, what is your forecast? And I had to say, scusi, ma non posso dire qua.
Okay, so you can tell us who will win the Grand Prix tonight, Saturday night?
No, questo non posso dire. Ma grazie molto per essere interessante.
È tutto, Igor Ricelli per Pubblico TV.